We are back with another episode of Daddy Issues.
Oh,
Get out there trash for like 3 episodes.
Work on it in the car.
You know what's crazy? When you started, I was like, here we go. I just started laughing.
He froze.
I don't know what happened. I don't know. And I tried not to look at you guys. I was like, I'm not going to look. I'm just going to focus in
I heard him
and do
over
it. Yeah, I was ready. I was ready, getting ready. And then I just, it's
Nah, it was
funny.
All right.
Try that again. That was
No, man.
It is what it is, Chaz.
Yeah.
We don't do retakes here on Daddy
No
Issues, man.
retakes.
Everything is just
you
is what
didn't
it
even
is.
get it out though. It was just like we can't even get a
sound
little.
effect in the phone because I seen him getting ready. Like, all right, we about. To
I just
do
thought
this.
that the people deserved a good horn. man.
To Daddy Issues.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
Mhm.
Full on
We
club.
amplified.
I like that.
We
Love
back, y'all.
Yeah.
Still dads out here.
Yeah, I'm a father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You the newest father.
I am.
The freshest father of us
Yeah.
all.
You claim it the quickest. It's because you.
Yeah, man. I know, right? You still love it.
DC has something to do, so he's not with us today.
Yeah.
But we still have
Chaz Rogers.
Craig Waynes.
Oh, no ad?
No.
Waynes, for
Oh,
sure.
oh, oh.
DC
Everybody's
not
messing
being
up
there.
Fumble
today.
day.
What's going on?
Craig
Fumble
Waynes.
day.
There we go.
Oh, y'all don't need introductions anymore.
Nah.
Okay.
I don't think at this point.
Nah.
you know,
I'm just saying, it'd be nice, there's new people watching.
I mean,
Who come
yeah,
in.
That's true.
It's always
That's
new
factual.
people watching.
That's
You know?
factual.
Yeah, I'm Tony Baker.
Yeah,
Just
Keon
in case
Polley.
you just
Yeah.
got here.
What's crazy is some people do just.
Yeah,
Some people just
absolutely.
tune in.
You know?
Every
You
day.
get more followers every day, more
Every day.
subscribers,
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
views. Oh, you guys both posted.
Tony's the one that actually had to
Right.
tell me that because I
What?
would be like, no matter what I do, I don't like repeating stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no doubt.
And I'll be
Put
like,
the reruns up,
yeah,
man.
they be like, it's new people every time. And
Yeah.
I'll be like,
You can't come in with that. I got 70 million follower energy. You got to
Yeah.
come in with like nobody watches my show.
Yeah.
I met
man.
your mom in there, Tony.
Yeah, man.
In the post. I was like,
Mhm.
okay, let me say something. Hey.
Hey.
I don't know if she responded, but
She probably did.
I
She-
can never
she
wear
good
a
on
hat
the
again
response.
because of all right, Cam in here.
you keep
Oh,
representing
thanks,
the
Cam.
deal.
Yeah.
He's like, I can't.
Oh, yeah,
wear
she's
it, but
definitely.
I'm
Hey,
putting it up.
Yeah, he gonna throw it up. Is that
Yeah.
Detroit hat?
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to leave it in the front. You know what I'm saying?
Detroit.
I like when people rep their area all the time.
Yeah,
I respect it.
I wish Lansing had like
Y'all ain't got nothing.
well. Like I didn't grow up a Michigan State fan because I would wear state stuff all the time, but I grew up a Michigan fan, so we were in enemy territory, you know, but I can't really be like yo, but I still rep U of M and all that, and then all we have is a minor league team, and I have one hat that I wear every once in a while for the Lansing Lugnuts. You know what I'm saying? Lansing Lugnuts, son.
Wait, so when do
Y'all
you
the
give
state
it
capital.
up? Like,
We're the state capital.
When do you give up that state now that you started your family out
Never.
here?
Never.
Nah, he's from there. I don't
never
give
give it
a
up.
You don't give up the Bay?
But you
Nah.
gave up New York, kind of, sort of.
I've never really
Aren't
been
you a
a New
Laker
York
fan?
fan.
See?
No, I'm not a Laker fan. I'm a Laker hater.
Okay.
What's my team? Everyone but the Lakers. Remember
Wow,
that.
see, you ain't got
One
no
of
That's because
those.
of LA people. That's because of LA people.
This is the only
Well, LA people
loyalty
are-
is
yeah.
anti-Lakers.
No, because Laker fans ain't really Laker fans. They're
Yeah, no,
only
they're
Laker
awful.
fans when they're winning.
Yeah,
I
I agree.
They just got back from Golden State.
Yeah.
They just unpacked their bags.
But I can say the same. This would make me stop hating the Lakers and stop hating any team. When the Warriors got good, I realized every fan base has fair weather fans.
Right.
And every fan base is annoying. And when the Warriors got good, niggas was saying outrageous shit.
Right.
Draymond Green is better than Barkley. I was like, shut the fuck up. Are
Right,
you serious?
right,
And they
right.
just started, Steph is the greatest player to ever live. And like all that stuff started happening. And then I was like, you act like we're not. I went to school with all you people.
Right.
You did not like the Warriors
This
before
much.
that. And then,
No
so
doubt.
then it was like, I can't hate LA fans or Yankee fans
Right.
or Cowboy or anybody else when every fan base is annoying. It's just they have to be good at the
I've
time.
never been if anything, I'm a Lions fan. So if anything, getting
Yeah, you
beat.
got to be a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
A
and I
Lions
say it out
fan.
loud in public. I think remember one time me and Tony we were out somewhere where I think it was like Cowboys versus the Lions, and then this is when the Lions had one good year, and then I was like, yeah, I was watching something. They were coming back, and this dude was like, oh, bandwagon. Tony was like, no.
No.
And he real.
Right. And who bandwagons for teams? Like I'm a Raider fan. No one bandwagons for that team.
Raiders
Like,
have a good
They have a
history.
huge fan base. They're,
You know what I'm
they're,
saying?
they're
Yeah.
one of the biggest
got a loyal
franchises
fan
like
base.
ever. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Dope
the
logo.
The
Great
Lakers
logo.
Dope logo,
The
too.
Lakers
Yeah.
solidified my haterism when for 9 years straight I heard them cussing out LeBron and saying how
Oh,
whack he
yeah.
was. And
Shane
Dame
Miller.
Shane Miller's the worst.
Shane
What you gonna
Bartholomew Miller. We talking about you, man.
the worst.
You
man.
is the number
day
one.
one
worst.
though, switch like yeah. What you
Because you know
mean?
what it was though? This is why I didn't get mad at that because they always knew he was great.
LeBron.
He wasn't on your team, and everybody will admit that when LeBron comes to Miami. Everybody admits it. Like, we loved him, but you hate whoever's not on your team. Nobody thought Kobe was trash.
Right.
Nobody thought that. He just wasn't on your team, so you hated him.
No, Kobe was great.
He was amazing.
I didn't know how great Kobe was until I moved to LA and watched him. And I was
in the beginning, I thought Kobe was trash.
I did not. I thought
until
he was 17.
I seen him do a workout. And I was like, every shot he took in the games looked like bad shots until you see his workout, and you're like, oh. He practices all that.
For those games.
Yeah.
Right.
It's on purpose.
I found out young about the fair weather bandwagonism because I'm a Bulls fan. So everybody seemed like they was a Bulls fan in the 90s. And then when Jordan left that first time, I seen so many people jump ship and like, I ain't really watching the Bulls. Still made it to the playoffs, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, you motherfucker. And then they came back when he came. I was like, you know what?
Right.
And when he left, the Bulls weren't bad.
No, they
were still contenders.
Right.
And so, fans just
dipped out.
It is what it is. Somebody had to remind me that fans is short for fanatics. These people aren't right in the head.
True that.
They're not.
That's so true.
So
that's
just
so true.
like,
Well, I see
it is what it
family.
Oh God.
No.
No family.
No.
Get that proper hashtag family.
No.
City loyalty is just easy.
Yeah.
It's easy. You just rock with your city and stay with it.
What I don't like is that when I meet people and I rock the Detroit hat, I'm from Lansing, and they'll be like, yo, you from Detroit? I'm like, oh, I'm from Lansing. Like, oh. I'm like, hey, man.
I mean, I get that.
No, I'm just like, yo, I can't help where I was born. I rep hard for the whole area.
But you from Lansing, man. Look out.
Is that like the San
man.
Diego of Michigan?
Motor City.
I wish it was that nice.
Not even.
I've never been to Lansing.
Lansing's the capital of Michigan, for one.
So it'd be the Sacramento, California.
It'd be like the Sacramento. Like
but even Sac, people know Sacramento. They got sports teams. They got
true that. No, Lansing's
Sacramento's a little better than Lansing.
Yeah,
a little bit. But Lansing is small, man. Like, it's small. I mean, I don't have enough good things to say. Michigan State's there. Did I say that yet? Magic Johnson, John Smoltz. We got some legends.
They left immediately.
They did.
But Sac gets shunned, not shunned, but like, because it's the capital, they got the Kings.
Right.
But when people talk about the Bay, they're not included.
Right. But it's like hours
but
away
they
from
still
the Bay,
it's like an
Not
hour or
that
two,
far,
depending on how you drive.
Like an hour?
I mean,
Two?
like hour and a half. But
I never thought of it as
and then the Bay, like, I'm from Antioch, which is not, so I just say I'm from the Bay because no one's going to know what Antioch is. And then when it comes to the team, because I grew up on the East Bay, I tend to like the Oakland teams versus the San Francisco, because I didn't grow up on that side. Like, the other side is San Jose, San Francisco, all those, they tend to be fans of South Bay, but I was the East Bay, so it's like.
But there's Bay love.
Yeah.
But I don't get that with
Lansing.
No.
I mean,
Michigan in general. I'm like, yo, Michigan, what's up? Like,
Detroit, man. That's all you got.
Yeah.
well, when it comes to sports, the love is, and even when it comes to like Oakland, people from Oakland don't say I'm from the Bay Area. They be like, I'm from Oakland.
From Oakland, right?
They're the Detroit and Oakland. They're very prideful. Like, no, I'm from here.
Right.
Like, we rep the Bay and all that, but I'm from.
That's because they get looked down on from other areas around Oakland.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, the hood.
Right.
So we proud of who we are and where
Right.
we're from. So they have to chest out like that.
And then when you star for star at San Francisco versus Oakland, Oakland is legendary.
Oh,
Oakland,
yeah.
you know
They
what I
got
mean?
Hammer.
They got Hammer. They had the Panthers. They had, when it comes to basketball, they Point Guard City.
Digital
like, you know what I mean?
Underground.
Yeah. Oakland, and then the other side, you got Santana and all that. Like, it's all, the Bay is dope, but it's just little friendly
who's the running back?
rivalries.
Seattle. What's his name?
Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch.
Dame Lillard, Jason Kidd. You're like, it's
the list goes on.
Yeah.
A
Bill
few
Russell.
people in there.
Oh, goodness.
That's pretty good.
The Bay claim everything that's Bay, for real.
For real.
Mhm.
Everything.
Yeah, we getting all that slided over here. Can we get Master P? Because he was in Richmond for a
Right,
little bit.
right.
He was in Richmond, y'all.
All right, Bay tried to exchange Tupac. I'm like, hey man, come on, guys.
Tupac was homeless though. He was
everywhere.
He was everywhere.
Tupac belonged to the
Baltimore,
world.
L.A. Yeah, he belonged to the streets, man.
My friend Lou's from the Bay, and anything, she just names Bay history. Like, she'll be like, that actor from the Bay. He'd be like, oh, okay.
Very powerful.
From the Bay. Like, background? Yeah.
They'll get
From the Bay.
upset. Like, one time I said, like, this Bay Area rapper wasn't good. And people was like, what if I said some comedian from the Bay wasn't good? I was like, then they not good. The Bay is so prideful. It's like, but not everything from here is quality just because it's from here.
I'm glad you can admit that, kid.
And they be on it.
I'll claim Michigan tough on stuff like Sinbad's from there. I claim Draymond Green.
Did you just Google all this?
No, I mean I know because I don't have a lot to But I'm like Mayweather grew up in Derek Jeter. I'm like these guys grew up there, but no one cares.
I thought they were from Flint.
If it ain't Detroit,
I thought they were from Flint.
Who?
Isn't Mayweather from Flint?
No, you grew up
from Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids.
I was born in Grand Rapids.
There you go. Tony Baker. We claiming him, man. You ain't Chicago, New Mexico. Michigan, baby. Let me put this over to you. You know what I'm saying? Rep that, TV.
I don't like when people be doing that either. When they take the, like, I feel like where you from is where you did the majority
growing
of
up.
your, like, people be like, I was born in L.A. I'm from, no, you're not.
Right.
You can't.
Like, I was born in Alabama. I can't claim nothing.
Like, even a lot of people from the Bay, they'll claim the bigger city because that's where they was born and they did like up to age 5 there.
Right.
But you grew up in Antioch with us.
Right.
You are not from Richmond. You are not from Oakland. You're not from. You went to junior high and high school with us.
I am from.
You were from Antioch, bro. Like, don't do that.
So it's where you went to high school. Is where you from?
I think it's where you did the most years, like your formative years.
Yeah, like where you grow up at, like you literally grow up from like 10 to like high school. I'm like, that's where you become you. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's what you.
I feel like
I would even do a few years before that.
Yeah, I could do it before that because I feel like I got so many memories before I even started school.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I remember a lot of stuff.
But some people put there would be somebody be like, Tony from Grand Rapids, he was born.
No, I was just born there. I literally, if you put me in Grand Rapids right now, I would not know where I was.
He knows where to
with
go.
No GPS. Chicago, I can get around the city.
G-Rap, you know what I'm saying? All day.
That's the nickname.
So like, I can claim Chicago and New Mexico easy. Yeah. Like some people say,
I was going to say G-Rap is why they don't have a team. If that was their nickname.
Grand Rapids also has the White Rapids is like a minor league team. That's all. There's a bunch of minor league teams in Michigan.
We used to go to Grand Rapids every so often. We drive over there. And okay. And nothing really stuck.
Bro, Michigan has some dope shit though.
Oh yeah, but Detroit.
I mean, God damn it! All right,
Motown,
Niagara Falls,
but still, outside of Detroit, it's some really good things.
Sloan Village, Jay Dilla. Eminem, Royce the Five.
There's more to
Canada across the water.
Can't
a lot of things.
Stop outside of Michigan.
MC Breeze,
Canada.
No, look, man. This is now it's gonna sound
contaminated water supply, man. Michigan's out here.
Nothing I say is gonna sound good now.
Lake Michigan.
Well, that's on the other side, right? I was like. So I grew up. There was no water. You know what I mean? There's like very few. There's a bunch of little lakes and rivers everywhere. But you kind of got to be outdoorsy. You know what I mean? Like where I grew up. So
you got the Capitol building in Lansing.
It's not fun either. It's trash.
Wait, you were hunting as a child?
I'm not an outdoors guy. That's the thing. I'm a city kid in a small city. You know what I'm saying? So when I got to Chicago, I was like Detroit is bigger. But when I got to Chicago, I was like, yo, that's a big city.
Right.
Yeah. I was like, yo, that's crazy. And then I would go to Cleveland. I spent every summer in Cleveland. So I always show all my love to Cleveland because I grew up half every summer there. But it's the same thing. It was like Detroit. But Chicago, I was like, there's buildings that are like more than 3 stories.
Chicago.
Like I saw skyscrapers.
I've never been. I want to go to Chicago.
Chicago's
so
great.
bad.
Chicago's probably one of my favorite cities ever. The food's amazing. The energy is great.
Second best pizza in the world.
At least you gave the props before you took a shot at the
I
pizza.
didn't take a shot. Second best? What you mean?
I would say it's the best.
That beef, I would say is the best.
I've had
but
both.
I haven't gone to New
Here's
York. Here's
what's annoying about people when they talk about Chicago pizza. They always think we just good at deep dish, and that's not the case.
Pie. Y'all make a pie.
But that's just a specialty. But the regular pizza is fire too.
Yeah.
See, I've never had the regular pizza. I've only had the deep dish.
It's great.
And it was after I've been on the plane for a minute. You know what I mean? And it was what's the famous spot?
Illuminati's
and Giordano's.
I had
probably one of those.
One of those in that, it was like.
Yeah. That's an acquired thing because it's not the traditional. It's like a pie.
Chicago makes a good New York pizza.
Yeah, but the regular pizza in Chicago, fire. Cut Chicago style.
There's a Detroit style also. If anybody
what's
that?
Well, so like the sauce is kind of on top and it's like baked on there. So, but they usually some places put the sauce on last. It's actually really dope. So then like everything else, but it's also kind of
real.
Like
or you being
I'm 100% serious.
Is that what y'all do at y'all house, or is that like all of?
It's like there's a thing. I mean, there's different types of Detroit style. Like there's different types of Chicago style, right? You know what I'm saying?
No, you got the deep dish. When I say cut Chicago style,
no, what I'm saying is it's like I don't say Illuminati's and
like
Giordano's do their Giordano's, excuse me, do the same ones the same way. They're different.
I mean, Not really.
They are
it's just a different taste. But like, if you get a deep dish from Lou Malnati's and you get one from Giordano's, you probably won't recognize which is from where.
I think you do. When was the last time you had them though?
I had Lou Malnati's in 2018.
Okay, we had.
And then I had Giordano's 2019.
We were around the same time. You don't think they were different? I think they were different.
The taste is different for sure, but the look, I don't really.
Yeah, he's just saying the deep dish is deep dish.
I think even when I looked at it, because we had to order one at the same time of each.
I mean, they might have special pizzas that you can order like
they
that.
ordered their own pizzas. Y'all did it like that?
Yeah, we were taste testing. We were like, which one's better?
Oh, you did
a whole pie?
Yeah,
or
we were
like
doing
a slice?
They're both great separately. No, we ordered 2 separate pizzas. There was a bunch of us. We ordered 2 separate pizzas.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't just me.
I thought it was you and your boy. Like, hey,
what'd you order? Giordano's and Lou Malnati's?
Yeah.
Which one was better to you?
They were both really. I gave the edge to Giordano's, but there's a spot I like better that I had to find out what it's called. I can't remember at the moment, but there's a spot that I like better that Ty Thomas took me to.
Ty Thomas. I forgot about Ty Thomas.
Yeah, see, y'all got 2 in Chicago. In New York, you just go to any pizza.
No, we got more than
that.
that.
No, there's more.
I know, but y'all have like 2.
Yeah, there's way more.
Home Run pizza used to be fire.
New York, I don't even. New York pizza.
New York pizza is good though.
Pizza all the way
yeah,
to
it's just the
Ray's.
slices. That's
don't get me wrong.
That's what they sold me.
It's
on.
the water.
Like, 99 cents.
I want to
Yeah.
see what Chicago people
Affordable.
say though. I want to see actually if people in Chi-Town actually say who they think is better. Because once again I didn't grow up there, but
I went. You know, I always get credit where credit is due, and it was like I had a slice. I was like, this ain't all that. And then I went to Brooklyn by the knitting factory, and I had a slice, and I was like, ooh, this is good.
It definitely depends on where you go.
Yeah,
like,
it depends on just like any other city.
Yeah.
New Yorkers act
they
like
put into
every
it.
spot is fire, and it's not.
No.
It depends on the love they put in it, because some they make their own sausage and slice. Man, don't let me
That's
get
somebody's
into
crib, though.
Yeah. I don't even get into the pizza debates. I wait until Mexican food comes around. Then
then you're like, hey, okay.
Hey, now we're talking.
But San Diego's had the best Mexican food I've had.
San Diego has the best Mexican food. Like the
has
Bay in LA.
great
And I think
Mexican
I
food.
think it goes San Diego, Bay, LA. Like LA's Mexican food.
LA's food is
I like the
I be
Mexican
like-
food in
across the board.
Tulum.
You like
You know
where?
what I mean?
The Mexican food in Tulum.
Tulum.
Oh, never
Where's
had
It's
that?
in Mexico.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well,
it's pretty good.
International
thing.
grade, right.
Yeah, I was like, we were like, where? I was like, is that off the
Tulum,
405?
right.
Is that by Baker?
Is that
What you talking about?
Right.
Nah, yeah,
LA food is not that impressive to me.
It's
It's
not.
not. So the one thing I asked, like people, I was like, "What are you guys known for?" Blah blah blah. Now somebody was like, "You know what's low key dope here?" And it was like pastrami. So it's like if you're into pastrami, which I've had a lot of pastrami sandwiches here, but there's a gang of spots you can get that. But I'm like, it's a rare. It's not something that hey man, let's go get some pastrami.
Yeah.
Like you don't hear that often.
And I would still think New York or somewhere for that.
But when I had
Cats in New York.
where
Cats
in New York. But this place was closed. What's that? What's the Johnny's? You've had Johnny's pastrami,
Yes.
right? And like that's supposed to be one of the famous spots. There's a place called Tom's or something like that. That was crazy. A place called Oyster, I liked a lot.
Oyster was
so
was good.
so those places I go like, okay,
Yeah.
pastrami is like it is cracking out here. Like it is a thing. Not that
Pastrami's
LA
fire.
is known for it, but I was like,
Oh, you got to go to Cantor's. You got to what's the one right next to the
been to
to
Cantor's
the
before.
Laugh Factory? Greenblatt's.
Oh, right next door.
Yeah.
The overpriced.
I don't never stop.
Central,
Yeah, I don't
have
walk
a-
in there.
they
Charge you $18 for a fruit salad.
Yeah.
They have good pastrami sandwiches there.
They better. Their
You're
prices
right.
are disgusting.
So I was like, food wise, I'm like, LA has some things. Like when I first came out here, it's the first time I had like a shrimp burrito or shrimp taco and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. I'm sure
Those
San Diego
burritos
does
in
that
San
also.
Diego, I was
No,
like,
that
Man.
was.
Did you have a shrimp and steak?
I did not have a shrimp and
Burrito.
steak. I wanted to be able to
You're
shit later.
put them on.
Nah,
Chinadu,
San Diego.
we're in San Diego. Chinadu had a Chinadu Unaka had a burrito, and he was like, I felt like Jesus kissed me in the mouth. I was
That
like,
food is good. in
San Diego, man.
I
That-
like San Diego. I'm gonna just be
San Diego's great.
100%. It goes the Bay Area for me. San Diego.
As far as California?
Yes, in terms of like areas
I think I got
that
him flipped.
I like.
I think I got him flipped, but
San Diego gave
They're
us
close.
one burgundy. That's
What I like,
those are very true.
What I give the Bay Edge over San Diego.
Culture.
San Diego looks the culture, the style. San Diego's a little too polished.
I
Yeah.
like the.
I don't.
I like the
need
vibe
some-
of San Diego,
Yeah.
but like Tony's saying, I just feel like San Diego, I'd have to go scoping for black people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have to go find them.
There's some cats
the Bay.
The Bay people are real.
Yeah.
To me,
we just out
it's
here.
more real to me.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to a whole lot of
Definitely
people from San Diego. That's I never really run into
John A
people
is from San Diego, so like you know,
John
when
A.
I would hang with her and like her family, I get that vibe like, black folks is out there.
Yeah, they out
leave
there.
Well,
and I'm
they're
like,
out there because
they out there.
the military. I was born in San Diego. The
So
military.
you from San Diego?
No,
claim
no,
that.
no, no.
You from San Diego, man. You was born
San Diego.
You in
in the hospital.
We left San Diego, then we were
Keena
immediately
Thompson,
back
you
to L.A. because that's where my brother was born,
Mhm.
and then we moved to the Bay when I was like 3, and that was it. But my whole family's from L.A., so my closest ties other than the Bay is L.A. But what up, y'all? Look, I know I'm the guy every time we talk. Who cares? Get over it. You pick yourself up, blah, blah. But I understand that not everybody is built like that. And mental health is something that should be taken seriously. So I'm going to introduce you guys to BetterHelp. BetterHelp, that's HELP. They have licensed therapists that you can talk to online. You start communicating in under 48 hours. All right, it's not a crisis center. It's not like a self-help center. It's licensed professional counseling if you need it. I want people to be happy out here. I want y'all to be smiling. I want y'all to be thumbs up. And if you need help, it's okay. That's BetterHelp.com. And if you go to BetterHelp.com/issues, you get 10% off to get the help that you would need. Again, that's BetterHelp.com/issues. And join the 1 million people that are already on there getting the help they need. All right. So I know, I'm not the guy to deliver this message, but I actually do care about you guys, and I care about everybody's well-being. So go ahead and check that out.
A lot of people from San Diego aren't from San Diego.
Yeah.
Nah, military.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go to the outskirts.
I like the energy of San Diego though. Like every time I do comedy there, it's great
energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
love
like
San Diego.
that. And the food.
Yeah.
I could live in San Diego.
I could too.
I prefer it over LA.
I love LA.
What you love about LA?
The work.
Well, yeah, I mean,
That's why we're here.
why we
That's
here.
why I'm here.
I love the views. I love you got mountains, you got beach, you got a little bit of everything. You got city.
If you took away the work and
if
my
Hollywood
whole
wasn't
family,
here,
I'm not.
I wouldn't be
I'm
here.
not living here.
I'd be wherever. If I had to go to Juneau, Alaska to make a movie or something, I'd be sitting there in the cold with a polar bear on. I do too.
No, you don't.
I do. I want to
No,
check
you
it out.
don't.
Where, Juneau?
No,
Well,
I
I
just
just
want to go
made
to
it.
Alaska to peep
Yeah.
game.
I just said the first.
You know,
thing
I
that
did
I
came
don't want
to
to go when it's
You know, I
freezing.
did like 6 straight cruises there. So that's why I'm like, I've done Alaska. Alaska's been done.
Great snow crab. Great crab.
Good, delicious salmon and chowder though.
Okay.
Craig's
Yes.
been everywhere, man.
Yeah, Craig has been everywhere.
Delicious.
Yeah.
salmon.
Where haven't you been yet? You want to go?
I want to drive through Middle America.
Wait, hold
on,
on,
like
man. We're talking, and you've been
Arkansas.
international. You want to drive through? There's nothing there, Craig.
It's America.
There's something there.
What you mean?
Mount Rushmore.
It's where?
In the middle? This is one of them Dakotas. Somewhere in there.
In
This is one of the North,
This
South
ain't one of the Dakotas, right?
Yeah.
on that
No, man.
I bet it's there.
It's like 6 states I have yet to go to.
I want to go to Kentucky Derby. Like I
That's-
want to see America.
That's something.
Well, Kentucky Derby is one of the Kentucky's trash.
I want
Plus,
to go
we
to
can't-
every. No,
We can't really travel anywhere anyway.
You're talking about
Louisville, Kentucky.
look. So
Yeah.
when you talk about traveling through a state, right?
Oh, visually. No.
That's what I'm talking about. You want to drive
you
through
think
fly there.
about it, though.
the
Fly there, have a-
Evergreens.
Craig saying he wants to drive through middle America.
But
Why
if
would
you
I
think
assume
about it,
he
though-
meant, like pulling over and doing stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, go fly to the city's league.
Because visually,
don't- I
there's
feel
nothing.
that.
It's
in there
trash.
but-
Well, I'm gonna do a diners, drive-ins, and
Oh,
that's
Don't make me
amazing.
record.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I feel
do that.
I
would
feel
do
that
that.
100%.
drive and hit restaurants.
Hell yeah.
I'm with you
Yes.
in that case, but that just driving through anywhere in the Midwest. That's
Visually, it's trash.
awful.
I love how Susie brought up food. We was like, whoa.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, well, that
Dude,
just makes
let's do
sense.
that, man.
Yeah.
Let's go to Alabama.
But you
now.
know what? Every state, though, when you really think about it, in between the big cities is trash.
Cali,
It's
too.
just California. That drive
That
on the 5
drive,
when you
man.
Fresno and Bakersfield.
But I
Trash.
can go to
Trash.
Washington and I can see like all the greenery, the mountains. Like you can go through like anywhere.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's nice up that way.
you know what I'm saying? Like those are great visuals, and even
Yeah.
I can feel you going through the mountains. You're like, oh man,
There's only a few
visual.
states with great
That's
visuals.
fact, because
like
Montana
that, though.
is trash, but the visuals of
But
Montana
but
is
once
Yeah.
you go through Indiana, Ohio, Arkansas, anywhere down to the south,
Trash.
boring.
Texas
as
is
hell.
trash too to drive
Tennessee,
through.
it was a
Yeah.
big dirt ball. They need to throw some water on Texas,
Man.
It's
bro.
just different. I'm tired of just flying over everything.
I feel
it,
that.
it starts to feel unreal. Like, am I
Yeah.
just going in a room and,
And we're just
spinning
missing
the
it?
plane around?
Yeah.
Let me out somewhere.
I feel it.
I would do a drive.
I would
though.
love to hit every state.
Yeah.
Me and Sabrina talk about that all the time.
Yeah. I haven't been to a lot.
But it would
of
have to be. I
states.
couldn't do it in a regular car.
No, we got to be.
It have to be.
Gotta be a nice one.
It's
No,
got to be
man.
the mobile home.
You got
joint.
a Toyota Jetta. You got a
You
you got
I
an
low
old
key would need a
97
driver.
Corolla.
I would need a driver.
Bucket
Yeah,
between your
yeah.
legs.
Yeah,
man,
you
that
don't have the luxury. You gotta
If
go.
we could do
I would love
state
to.
by state,
Yeah.
the drive won't seem as bad, and then we got to be able to fly back.
Yeah,
Whatever
man,
vehicle we
nah,
got,
nah,
you
you
gotta
gotta-
blow it up
no.
and get on the flight back. Because I ain't driving back.
Hell
The drive
no.
back is what makes it like that was almost worth it.
No, it doesn't. Because
No.
the drive back, you're done, and now you're like,
Yeah.
I want to be home, and
Right.
then you're
No.
just annoyed.
That's
Yeah.
why you have to do the drive back. Because then you go next time, you're like, yeah, we got to do that drive back.
There is no next time if
There
you
is
do
no
the
time.
drive.
And on the
back.
drive back, everything that happened on the drive up is now way more annoying. So you'd be like, Craig, first of all, the way you've been chewing this whole trip, I'm sick of your chews. You know,
The drive back is always the worst.
Man,
part, bro.
and then you think you can't even have fun. You be like, man, but that drive back, you be
Right.
gnawing at your psyche. You be like, man.
I mean,
gotta
we
drive
did. We
back.
went to. You go to Seattle with us, Keon?
Nah,
Oh man, we went
the
to Seattle.
infamous Seattle trip. that
Man,
y'all took.
we had to come back. I was just like, I mean, we were done. It was like, oh, it was fun. It was like, I got 18 hours.
Because on the way up, you got something to look
To do-
forward
yeah,
to.
doing
Yeah,
something.
we gonna do it. And
Good
then the
times.
back.
You just want to get home.
You just
And
wanna
that's when you don't
sleep
want to
through.
stop. Like, people be like,
Right.
I'm tired. Dude, push through. Man. We're trying to get home. We about to die.
But I
Push through.
can't. I
You don't care. I notice on my drive backs, like I'll be popping 5. I just want to get
You just
home.
wanna get there.
Drive there, yeah. Let's stop. Look at this diner. Will we get called a nigger? Maybe,
Right.
but let's
Right.
try the
Let's
food.
try it.
But on the way back, nah. Get something. We going to Burger King. Shut up and let's keep pushing.
I
man.
drove 18 hours to Oklahoma to get my nephew straight. I drove 18 hours straight.
You?
I did. I'm a monster.
Chaz is
Actually.
notorious
I had
for
no
not putting in the
idea.
work.
Yeah, I had no idea I'm a monster like that. But I drove.
Come out the chair.
I thought Cam was squeaking over there. I was like, what? I drove 18 hours straight, and then I got my nephew. I'm like, oh, great, man. But we have a great time. And this kid was miserable on that road trip. And I was like, forgot what it's
That's
like
a
to be
long time.
12.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
long.
long.
I'm thinking like, yeah, man, like, yeah, being 12 on this trip
For a kid?
that would have been miserable for me back in
Oh
the
my
day.
God.
I was like, that would have sucked. And there's nothing to see and nothing to do.
Nah, that's trash.
And driving through Texas is awful.
Oh, it's trash. It's one of the worst.
We
And it's
just-
a huge state.
It's
so
a
you
huge
hit it for
state.
mad long.
Mad
Right.
long.
The western states are huge.
Because you get a different energy when you cross state lines.
Right.
Like, but if you're just driving through one, you'd be like,
Arizona was the only one I
stupid.
was scared. Arizona had the big old Trump Town billboard, and I was like, okay, well,
Yeah.
Is it something what you do to drive with your family? I thought about it, and I was like, nah, we gonna fly to Cabo.
no.
But
I'm not a road trip guy. Like I don't like. They know I
You
don't.
get car sick.
Yeah, I get car sick easy.
Soft.
But what I realized is I don't get car sick when I'm driving, which is why I tried to drive more or not. But I didn't find that out till way later. You know what I mean?
Wish you would have found
Right.
that.
I know. Hey, I'm sorry, guys.
Gave nothing.
Put in no work, but
Did he drive it all in Oakland?
Yeah, of course I did, guys. Anyways, we're supposed to do comments today.
We do another
Yeah,
squad
we're
trip.
supposed to do-
Chaz is
Yeah,
driving the
'cause
whole way.
Arizona.
Supposed to do some
I
comments.
always take the late shifts
Mhm.
because I'll be like, I'm up. I don't mind it, and I'm not letting him drive late.
No.
So
Oh, once it's nighttime,
yeah,
you put your
Tony,
life-
Tony
Yeah,
got to
real.
drive when we leave.
Tony's that
Yeah.
bird. Tony's the bird. You put a cloth over his head.
I gotta go first
Instant
or
sleep.
daytime.
Who was
That's
driving
it.
when we got pulled over?
Keenan.
I just remember I woke up to lights and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah,
this."
Keenan
I
got
thought we was gonna
pulled-
be on the side.
Keenan
Oh,
got pulled
God.
over in Arizona.
Nothing but love. I was ready. I was like, "Here we go, guys."
Yeah.
Here, guys.
Keenan, that was on Keenan's shift.
And then I think he didn't want to drive anymore after that.
Well, Keenan's a weenie, so
I think he put in some more time after that, and then we switched it up.
I forgot who was supposed to be in the front with me and gave me nothing. I think it was Lou.
That's
Somebody
right.
was like, "I'll
Oh.
stand with you." I looked over. They was y'all suck.
But now that we know Chaz gets car sick,
yeah,
He's
I'm
not
much
driving.
better.
has to
I'm much
drive.
better driving.
But your driving is scary, I heard.
I mean, DC was it's funny, man, because DC was in the back. Right? I can't remember who was sitting next. DC, I looked over. DC's right here. Hey, man, you hitting these mountains kind of tight, ain't you? I was like, you want me to slow down? Yeah. All I saw was
Lives is
The
real.
funny, at least DC said something. The funniest scary person is Keenan.
it's definitely
Because Keenan won't say anything. One time I saw him just slowly starting to grip.
yeah.
He was just gripping it harder. I was like, "What's going?" He was like,
I got in a car accident with
moving,
Keenan,
man.
and it was the funniest car accident in the world, bro. Keenan screamed for 2 minutes straight. Keenan was like, "Oh, Chaz! I was like, "Why are you tripping?" He took a breath. I was like, yo.
Keenan is scariest driver.
But Keenan
of all
saw
time.
it coming from like way back. I was going through a yellow light. And then, this other dude was going to wait like most people do, right? They wait. And he tried to beat me. And, I was clear, mind you. And then Keenan was like, grabbing onto nothing. No.
I asked Keenan, I was like, have you been in like life-threatening accidents or not? He was like, no. I was like, why are you so? He
past
freaked out.
life, bro.
Like I flipped over in the car 3.5 times,
Damn.
and I still be in cars like
chilling.
Keenan would be like, I'd be like, did somebody rape you in there? Like, what happened? Where you were so
Rape
fearful?
of me in car accident.
Take you. We about to die. You gonna take this?
Take these pulse before we die.
I don't know
Man.
what that is, bro.
I almost died a couple times.
Yeah.
It was one time, man. We were driving from. It was a drive from Lubbock, Texas to Clovis, New Mexico. And I drove there super late, dropping my girlfriend and her family off at the airport. Coming back, man, I dozed off. Woke up and snatched the wheel. Went across the lane. Went across the median part. Went across the other lane, going the opposite way, and landed on the side.
Yo, were you on the freeway?
The highway.
Yo,
so it was like, it wasn't like a big city highway, but it was like.
But nobody was on the road.
Nobody was on the. Everybody spaced out on those kind of roads, so
right.
it ain't like constant. But man,
you crossed 4 lanes.
Yes. And my boy Chuck was with me. He woke up, Tony. When I tell you, shook.
Yeah.
Man, I was like,
You probably was up for the rest of that ride.
oh man, I was up,
Heart beating, yeah.
trembling, heart beating.
I was dying and
adrenaline.
crying right after, bro.
Man.
I almost hit the side of this wall, bro. And then I just remember I was asleep. I woke up, saw a wall. I was like, turned. I was like, doing one of those. I know somebody behind me was like, he about to flip. I thought I was like, literally, the car started turning. I was like, oh, I'm about to flip. Yeah. And I came back, I pulled over. I was like, oh.
Happy to be alive.
Happy to be alive, bro. Happy to be alive.
The last time I was off the road, I was in Canada with Sterling. Shout out to Sterling Scott. And he was driving slow. He's from Canada. He ain't tripping off the snow or whatever. And then the tires just didn't catch. So we were going, and all of a sudden we just started going. It just started sliding. But I'm just so whatever. Like, it started sliding. I was just like. I just leaned back.
All you can do.
And I just let it. He was like, don't trip. And I was like,
Yeah.
And then we just slid. And finally,
You gotta stay calm.
a pole stopped us.
People and everybody's just looking at you,
Yeah.
and you're going like, okay.
Because you at the mercy of the. Because I've
Right.
been in several slides on the ice, and
Yeah.
you at the mercy of the ice. So
Right.
you just like, and I've learned to like, all right, here we go. I'll just.
Well, what happens is your steering wheel automatically adjusts to you,
Right.
But people turn on it while it's still
Yeah.
adjusting, and that's when most accidents happen. You do have to either pump your brakes, stay calm. That was
Yeah.
always the thing. It's like, don't press on it hard because you're gonna slide.
Yeah.
It was like press, and that's just growing up in growing up in the Midwest. It's like press. But especially when I see people slide here in the rain.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, y'all not trained for this.
Right.
No.
Oh, LA can't
No.
handle it.
Because I was like,
I'd
I've
be
done this
come
in
on,
that
guys.
blizzard. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
like
You'd be
I'm calm on the
oh.
ice. Even when it
Yeah.
slips, I'll be like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
And I just be like,
Your
all
heart
right.
pumps a little. Yeah.
Oh, I'll be scared, but I just when I'm scared, I shut down.
Right.
Like I don't be like, I just be like, oh, here we go. Damn.
I think I do that too because I just like, what's the point
Yeah.
of like when I did get in that accident? What happened was there was an accident already on the side of the freeway. Everybody being a lookaloo, right? And then everybody slowed down. The kid behind us was flying, and he never slowed down.
Yeah.
So he was about to hit us, and he swerved around to hit us, but then almost hit the wall. So he overcorrected, and now he T-boned us. But I was in the back, right, seeing the car coming. So all I seen is 2 lights coming. We had already jumped over 2 lanes, and he was still going to hit us, and I was like, okay, this is how it ends.
Yeah, this is how it
Like,
ends.
so I literally, but I remember when they said, when people get in car accidents and they break bones, it's because they tighten up. So I went full Toy Story. Like, the car, I went full like nothing. And we flipped over 3.5 times, whatever.
crazy.
Car spinning, finally stopped
Yeah,
and
I was
spinning.
just
Yeah, I was. And my seatbelt wasn't on good because I was high. And I thought I had put it in, and I didn't. So the seatbelt came off. I hit the roof of the car. And then I hit the bottom, where your feet are.
Yeah.
And I was just under there, like, just all over the place. We finally stopped, and then I, like, jump up. And I was like, I checked everything. I was like, I can feel everything. I'm good. The guy who was driving was still hanging in his seat.
Man.
So he was just upside down hanging, like, everybody all right?
Yeah.
And the kid in the front, he was real shook up, like crying and everything. He's a pastor kid, like real shelter. Like, just, he was like, everybody good. I think the driver had a scratch on his nose. I have a scratch on my thumb, and the guy had nothing.
Wow.
And we were fine, but the scary part was when we're upside down on the freeway, all the other cars coming and swerving to miss us. So I see these cars coming, like, if this hits us now, we're going to die.
This is the double up.
Yeah.
Every car would be like, ah.
So we watching them, we're like, oh God, and they all finally miss, and finally they stop traffic. And then we see people running in like, is anybody alive? Is anybody, you guys? And we're like, we're fine. We're fine. We crawl out the side of the car. You know, everybody was fine. And you could see people's faces like, how did anybody live? Luckily, because of the other accident, cops are already there, paramedics, everybody was already there.
Dope.
I called my mom and dad. I'm like, yo, you know, it's like 2, 3 in the morning. I'm coming back from a party. I'm like, yo, we just got in a car accident. I told them the whole story. Flipped over 3.5 times. We could have died. Mom and dad goes, so you all right? I say, yeah. Don't get an ambulance. We're coming. Like, that was it.
We don't need that $1,600.
That was it.
Yeah,
they didn't,
right.
but they weren't even like.
I almost died.
And I thought they were gonna be like when they showed up to get us. Like, are you guys good? They were so like, get in the car. Like they just didn't.
Funny.
They just didn't.
Did you die? Oh, you did? Right?
Yeah.
Call
Did you
us.
die?
All right, we'll be there.
All right, we're fine.
People be actually caring about people's lives.
Oh, yeah.
Is everybody?
Yeah.
That's dope.
I always wanted one of them days where you see somebody on the side and the car's on fire.
You gonna run in?
You can't wait.
I pull them out. They're like, the baby in the back. I get the baby out. Come back. No, it's all right. Grab her. Boo, car.
The car blows up. You roll
As you roll
down
on the
hill.
ground,
And
but
I
you gotta
got-
hold the
and
baby.
then by the time the
in.
police come over, I got the baby in the blanket. I'm nursing it.
I feel the same way by just doing 911.
Craig did his part.
Craig did his part.
You're not running
Call the
over.
cops. Yeah,
Then there's a
that was
meme of
good.
Craig like.
911. Yeah, that's an accident.
No run up.
Craig, you're not coming in to save me when the car's on fire, man.
911.
Craig, they're going to take time to get here.
Yeah, they timed it right.
Craig, my baby's
Yo,
in the
imagine,
back.
imagine seeing Craig, you in the car burning
Oh
up,
my
and you
God.
see Craig at a distance like,
No, you see me get out excited, start running, and then stop and be like, "Oh, that's a big fire."
your last image is him on the phone.
I be hot, bro. I be trying to call him. Hey Siri, call Craig.
I think people though
Don't
do
do
jump
it, Sid.
in
Don't.
like you when you see stuff on the you don't see people pull over, jump
Yeah,
out. Like people
care,
just
man.
they just instincts kick in. Like we
Yeah.
gonna help you out in this situation.
I was late once. This dude came off. Remember it was like one of the off on ramps, you know, in the semi,
Yeah.
bro. He went right through. Hit this other person, and then went like almost, you know, back onto the highway. So I got out my car. I didn't realize how far away I was, you know, but I was like, great, it's my moment.
I've been waiting for this.
Yeah, I pulled over and I was like,
opened up his suitcase, he put on his outfit. He's like,
He was running like Tom Cruise.
it was so far up. So I had to go up the rim, like, and there was like 10 people there already. Everybody good? Everybody good?
Yeah, we got
Did we do it?
Chaz like, I'm here to save you. Sorry, it took me a while to put my uniform on.
She was fine. Yeah, everybody's fine. Has someone give me a ride back? I was like, damn it. I should have been there.
That's funny, man.
I was like, damn it.
Let's get to these questions, man.
Oh, yeah, let's do some
We're supposed to be
questions,
doing a
man.
questions
I'm sorry.
episode. We got
You're supposed
sidetracked.
to
we
do
do.
it, So, yeah.
You know what I mean? Started with
How we
food
start.
again.
So we're gonna go back from last week's how many questions we can get through because there was a lot of people I told we
Where
get
we
to the
at
question.
time?
I lied to them.
Where we at on time, Ken?
39.
Okay.
Oh,
Cool. That's not bad. All right, so this is from Janae T a week ago. First off, I'm glad DC's not. What's up with Janae T? Who was that?
Who?
All right,
Cleveland.
first off, love the new additions to the show. My questions: what do you guys feel about? That's us, Craig. We're the new additions. What do you guys feel about your wives / significant others having male friends? I have asked several black men. They all have said a heavy no.
Wait, I want to know if it's Janet or are you saying
It's Janae.
Janae T?
Janae T.
like John A. Thompson?
Like Jahnae. It's not. No, it's just spelled different.
Okay.
Jahnae. Janae T.
Okay.
Let me
you
look at
know.
that name.
After A,
Come on,
Cleveland, I want to make sure that.
John A.
Come on, man.
names are-
I can read, bro. Anyways, getting offended.
So, how do we feel about,
About
male friends?
about your wives / significant others having male friends. How you feel about it, TB?
I'm cool with it. I always know that given the opportunity, they would smash. I automatically just assume that right out the gate.
Yeah.
But I'm not tripping on it. I'm just like, well, you know, don't be surprised if, you know,
He tried.
But I'm not gonna make you do anything. I'm not gonna be like, I don't want you around it. Like,
yeah, that's weird to me.
Yeah, I'm not that guy. But you know, and she's smart enough to realize that. Yeah, he tried to low key, you know, holler, but on the energy side, like, I want your radar to be as sharp for your male friend as it is for when females interact with me. Don't be playing dumb when you got the male friend. Oh, you didn't pick up on the hint?
No,
because what women fail to realize is
like
that
my brother.
Women are way more subtle than the hints, and so we naturally. Sometimes men, we're clueless when a girl is hitting on us. Like for real.
Right.
We don't know. But women be sharp. Like, oh, you know. But then men, we're more on the nose when we hit on a girl.
Right.
So we'd be like, you didn't see him hollering at you? Oh,
he literally said, I'm feeling you and I want to be
right.
He literally said those words. Oh, I just thought he was being silly. Oh, okay.
Because we don't have what women have for each other. We don't know the little games or whatever. Right. So they're like, you didn't see that? Nah, I didn't.
Men are straightforward.
But we're more, the dude is kind of obvious because he'd be like, yo,
yeah.
You got a vagina. I would like to.
I would like to be in.
I would like to be inside of that. If you would.
Yes, and yeah, man. So I'm not really the one to shut the party down, or you know, just tell me like if you get hollered at, just let me know.
Right.
Like, you surprised?
Right.
Like,
I'm definitely a meet and greet. If this your friend, let's meet your friend, and then I don't care.
Fair enough.
Now that we've met, if anything, you know, it's either you're gonna do it or you're not.
Right.
Okay, I'm talking about for the guy.
Right.
Like, but at least now I know who you are.
Yeah.
Well, and that's fair. The meat is fair because you hanging out with this dude all the time. I don't know who this is. That's just weird.
Right.
Yeah.
What if I get this? Well, let me answer real quick. Also, I don't care. I don't feel like well, I think this is different. I think it's different if it's an old friend or a new friend. I'm like, I don't know. Like the new friend puts me on alert. You know what I mean? If you're all of a sudden hanging out with somebody, like it's somebody you grew up with and stuff like that. Like has that. She got people. She went to school. She's like, oh, it's like my brother, blah blah blah. They all mad cool, but she has way more male friends. She got more male friends than I do. You know what I mean? But also likes to hoop, or she loves watching basketball and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? So she gravitates more that way. Anyway.
Some women are just guy women,
right?
Yeah.
They, Sabrina got a lot of guy friends.
Yeah, which is fine. I don't have an issue with it. But like it'd be the newbies. You'd be like, what's up with who's the new cat? I ain't heard this name.
The work husband.
Yeah. You were like, oh, Daryl all of a sudden, huh? I don't remember Daryl in the lexicon of names.
You got to go buy him a Christmas gift for the office party. What?
Yeah.
I don't be tripping. I think, and then I guess I have to ask, what is friend? Like, are y'all texting all the time? Are y'all hanging out?
Right.
Like, what is it? If it's an acquaintance? Because I have a lot of acquaintances.
Right, no doubt.
My friends?
Right. Very
not
few.
that big.
Very few.
Not that big. Acquaintances, got a ton of those. But I would never tell you who you can and can't talk to, whatever. Like Craig said, at the end of the day, if you're going to do something, then we'll deal with that then. I mean.
And then, hey, that could be mad cool.
And some friends, they already had a history.
Right.
But they remain friends.
Right.
You know, throughout. And I feel kind of comfortable with that. Like, even though y'all hooked up once or whatever or twice, and then y'all stopped years ago, but y'all still been cool the whole time. Well, all right.
Because
they got it out. They
and they could have done it again. They found
they didn't. It was like,
and because I have a lot of those, that's another reason why I'm like, I don't feel like I'm in position to be like, because I have every time we go back home or whatever, had the people in the room. She's like, I know you didn't.
Yeah.
But we were 21. You know, got like you said, got out the system, realized this ain't it, and that's it.
All right.
Yeah, smelling myself again because I'm using that Hawthorne soap. All right, and I gotta use it while I can because my wife then dipped into my supply. That's how good it is. I'm going to take a shower. I'm like, "Where's my soap?" She's like, "I've been using it. I didn't think you was going to use it." Stop using my soap. It's for men. These products are for men, ladies. You can use it, but it's for men. All right, I want y'all to go to Hawthorne.co. Check out their products. I use them. They smell amazing. It's causing problems in my house because she's trying to use it, but I want to use it, and you should use it. Hawthorne.co. Use my promo code ISSUES. You get 10% off. Again, that's Hawthorne.co. All right, use my promo code ISSUES. You too can be smelling yourself like a weirdo.
Amen.
That's great. That was a good. That was a good question.
Yeah, I did with the answers.
That was a good question. All right, let's do another.
So no, is it?
Yeah, I mean, but I don't feel like
we don't.
either. None of us here are that tight.
Yeah.
DC, we'll see what he says.
Oh no, I feel like DC was
We'll
like.
see what DC says.
I can't speak for him, but knowing him all these years,
That's a different
I
kind
feel like
of
DC
question
like,
for DC.
nah.
That's who I wish was here for that.
DC's growing.
Yeah. All right, this is, hey guys, I had a question for Keon because he always talks about, this one's kind of sad, a little bit. Keon, because he always talks about how his boys love Black Panther. How did you approach the situation of Chadwick Boseman's death? Did you explain it to them or did you leave it alone until the time comes up? One thing before you answer that is I don't think we actually talked about that at all that week that it happened. You know what I mean? I don't think we ever addressed it on here, but yeah, how did you, but you know, I love to, Chadwick, man, dude was amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you for your work.
Yeah,
absolutely.
man. And, yeah, how would you? Yeah, what'd you do? Would you tell your boys?
They're not at the age to get it.
Yeah, they're
4 and 3.
4 and 3.
So I tried. They were watching Black Panther and they were like, "Look at Black Panther." I was like, "Oh yeah, it's gonna, next movie it's gonna be a different person." And he was like, "Oh okay." And then I was like, "Yeah, he passed away. He died." He was like, "He's right there." And I'm like, "No." He's like, "He didn't die in the movie. Killmonger died." I'm like, "No." I was like, so I went on Google and I said, "This is Robert Downey Jr. and Chadwick Boseman. They are actors that play the characters." He was like, "That's Tony Stark." Right. And I was like, okay. Forget it. What's the point of this?
Yeah,
like,
backed up
so the good thing is I didn't have to explain to them, because they don't know. And then when the next movie comes out, they're not even gonna be like, "Yeah, he looks," or it's a different Black Panther, and they're gonna be like, okay,
have they seen Nothing Dead yet?
That's the thing. They're really
like a fish.
they only know movies, but like they just don't.
Like you never had to explain to them, like, "Oh, well, your pet such and such died."
Nah, but when it comes to even movies, like when Black Widow, Black Widow dies in the second one, I was like, "Yeah, she died, she gone." They was like, "All right."
Nope, she wasn't. We didn't like her anyway. So.
she's out, and they.
But they're probably gonna be like the new movie she's gonna do. Gonna be like, but she's back.
Yeah, so I think it's just hard for they can't. So which I was happy about because they had been older and I had to explain that because I was like, we found out, we were all here when we found out and I was like, man, that sucks. Like, cause dude, and then to do that while you're sick, that whole time and still keep putting out all that product, and then
he was working the whole time,
and then to have a circle to where that never got leaked. I'm like, that's what I shout out to his loved ones for keeping it in house.
There's something about that, like
and
no one knew.
And the film company,
right?
They said they didn't know. Coogler didn't know. That's why no one knew.
But the film company did.
Knows you have to take.
That's why they were trying to replace him.
Yeah,
remember we had that big old, are they going to replace him?
Physicals before every movie. They're investing a lot of money in the fact that they invested a lot of money and believed in them.
True that. I was wondering. I was like, there's no way that Marvel could have let that happen. Not let that happen.
Remember a while ago they was like, he might be replaced.
Right. And they were talking about, we thought it was like money stuff. But no, that makes sense. Yeah. But I mean, the strength that he showed to be doing that, therapy, like, no, that's crazy. Bro.
But what's crazy is that when I saw that thing in April, when everybody was like, man, he looks.
Yeah.
I just assumed because we saw 50 do it, we saw Tom Hanks do it. I just was like, hopefully.
Me too.
He's prepping for a role.
That's what I was thinking.
When he did 27 Bridges, I was like, dang, he's skinny, bro.
I was thinking that too. I was like,
but I still thought the next role, because so many of these guys bulk up for the superhero.
Because he was
like, maybe that's his natural state.
He was relatively thin as a Black Panther anyway.
Yeah,
I was like, he's not the big bulky superhero.
But when he came out of the circle in
the second one,
man,
but I didn't trip because everybody was smaller in Endgame. Captain America was smaller, but they weren't as jacked as they all were when they were doing their individual movies.
They get a break off it.
Right.
It's hard to keep that.
Yeah, no.
I was like, he's super slim. But I wasn't thinking sick. I was just like, man, he's slim.
Yeah. I just thought that was natural.
Yeah.
He was small in Jackie Robinson. I just
I assumed it was a role.
So I figured he was just a skinny dude, bulked up a bit, got thin. Because 27 Bridges, I was like, yo, you should not be out here running. And I was like, you need to eat.
Slim.
Go sit at a diner. But then to know that's strength, bro. That's incredible strength. That
and even like when I watched 5 Bloods, he was slim, but it wasn't like it wasn't alarmingly slim.
No.
But also we saw
playing younger.
Yeah, and it was just like because he was shirtless a lot in that movie, and it was just like, oh, all right, he doesn't look as skinny as he did in 21 Bridges.
Right. So I was just hoping, but
yeah, man, I was like, come on.
But people were making those memes like, you guys made fun of him, and I didn't see anybody make fun of him.
I remember it being out, and it was like
I saw people either concerned or hoping he was preparing for.
I just remember everybody saying like, "Yo, is he sick?" But people do make jokes about.
I've seen a couple memes.
Yeah, I seen some too. And people always they demand answers. He's like, he's sick. Look at this. You know, it's a certain attitude. It's just unnecessary.
But social media has been the best and worst thing that ever happened to society.
The entitlement that people feel to be in your business, is kind of ridiculous.
That's about somebody's getting dragged through Twitter. Someone's like, oh, what?
Like when it comes to your health or your relationships, like
you don't owe nobody.
You know, like
nothing.
when people say, "I want to apologize to my fans because you cheated on your wife," your fans.
You
Like,
no,
you don't. Your wife, your family, handle that. But you ain't got to apologize to your family. They shouldn't be looking to you for, being the perfect example of a marriage anyway or whatever. Like, fuck that.
Yep. I don't owe y'all an apology.
I ain't apologize.
I cheated, y'all. I don't owe y'all nothing.
No. I'm trying to fix it in my house.
You hurt me when you hurt her.
You.
I was hurt by that.
I get the apology. It's for the young man that's looking at you as the blueprint. So it's an apology.
Well, your daddy,
keep
nigga.
Forward. Some people don't have a daddy. So it's some people's daddy that's looking towards you, looking at you for that extra little.
I'm supposed to raise my kids now, huh?
Right.
Look what you
See
did.
what you did. What are we gonna do next? Yeah.
What are we gonna do now?
Hey, we had a lot of good times moments where we was like, let's see what James will do.
James died
work
on
here.
y'all. James died. He never came back.
Damn. All right.
That was
That's
some tough TV, man.
I've only ever seen that episode when it was a joke already.
Man,
I've always seen the Wayans brothers doing it. Yeah, no, I've always seen it as a joke already.
I was like, man, this hurts.
I seen Marley do
saw
it
the
so many
rerun, but
times.
it felt fresh to me.
Yeah,
Man, it was a staple in the household.
Man.
that's why I was like,
I
by the time
honestly,
watched it,
I laughed because I watched it too late.
Well, we laughed too when Penny fell down the. Was she about? What was it? She's about to fall down the elevator shaft. I was like, ah, because we never seen it happen before. But.
right. All right, let's go next question. All right, I have a question. This is sorry, the last one was some more love. Sorry, more love. I didn't give you a shout out.
You didn't give her no love.
Sorry. Less love. All right, this is from Rose Colored Glass. I have a question. What is your most embarrassing parenting moment? Example: kids proving you wrong, getting beat up in front of your kid, etc.
Oh,
Embarrassing?
Yeah.
It's hard to be embarrassed in front of people whose butt I'm still wiping. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't.
Well,
We did almost get caught having sex for the first time.
Oh, snap.
Because now the boys just get up and go to the bathroom if they need to go in the middle of the night. Well, our room is connected to we have the, like the bathroom, you can either get through our room or from the outside. So we leave our room cracked so we can hear them.
Right.
But I leave the bathroom door fully open with the light on so they can just go in there. So it was pre-smash. We were about to.
He was foreplay.
We hear the door open. I'm just sitting there. Like, he's like, I gotta go potty. We were like, oh, okay. He doesn't know that anything's about to go on, but we were like, woo! Because if he would have waited 5 minutes later,
it'd have been full.
It'd have been full butthole open view. Like, he would have saw a horrible shot.
So he could never.
Oh. Because our bed faces, the door. So he would have came in full. He would have been ruined.
Keon. No more dad.
No more dad.
Oh, yeah.
Keon.
He would have come in. Don't you touch my mama again.
Get your hands off my mama. I can't really think of no embarrassing moments that stick out. I got nothing.
No? Clean slate. Never been embarrassed. Funny kid. Never been like,
No, nothing comes to mind. I got to really dig around and find something.
Yeah, I got a lot of moments on them, but nothing really on me.
Nothing's ever going to top them like, boy, I remember when you such and such.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm always
not
on
yet.
my best behavior.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll get socked out one day in front of the boys. I don't know. I got flipped off in front of the boys one time.
Oh, well, that
Some
sounds
road
funny.
rage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
That's a good
just
time for
funny.
everybody.
yeah, it was just like, And then I was thinking in my mind, I was like, I wonder if they're in the back seat, like, Dad was scared to pull over. You know what I'm saying? But other than that.
Izzy knows I'm fat. So that.
I've been embarrassed to be shirtless.
Yeah, she was like once. Well, first off, she if I have my shirt off, she's fascinated with nipples. So I was always like, yeah, get off me. Right?
Yeah, what is
I
with
don't
that?
know.
What are they?
But now she recently just been like poking my stomach, like what? No.
Yeah, I've had that. That's embarrassing.
I'm like, all right, quick, kid. And she's like, and I'm like, yo, she knows Papa fat, man. And I was like, damn it, now I got to try to lose his weight again.
I definitely got that, but
The closest thing is maybe I call my son out on basketball all the time.
What you mean?
Like, I was talking about him being like, he can't do this, he whack with this. And he's like, what, you want to play right now, one-on-one? And I was like, I ain't got no shoes. He's 6'7" now. And he called my bluff on it.
Did you stop talking?
Yeah, I started working out more.
That's funny.
Getting to the gym a little bit, shooting some shots up.
I
I do my own workout, feed him junk food.
And he was tired of hearing that. That's what was funny. He was tired of hearing that from you.
Yeah, he was like,
you want to play right now?
That's exactly the energy he had. With the ball rolling at my feet. I was like, huh? Oh, damn.
That's funny.
All right, you must have been making shots today.
He was
Craig
ready.
trying to bring up other stuff. Oh, do you pay the bills? What I got to do?
You do your homework? He was like, if Dad said one more thing to me, dog, I'm about to dunk all over
That's
this,
funny.
man. Yeah, you can't. What do you do if your son dunks on you? What happens?
Well, first,
I'm old. I
I
won't care.
destroy his phone. Make sure,
No, I'm talking about like a
kill everybody in the
horrible,
round.
disrespectful balls on your forehead.
I'd be like,
Yeah, poster.
I'd be like Chadwick, delete that footage.
Yeah, you gotta get him out the house, man.
You know what? I definitely post it.
You would post it?
I would post
I
it.
would post it.
Yeah, I probably would have
Sure.
to.
That was
That's my son.
I have no more basketball in me.
Yeah. I think when you get old, you just don't like when you know you're not better anymore. Who
Yeah.
cares? It's when you think you still are better.
Yeah.
But like once you're comfortable with like whatever. Like when I first beat my dad in hoop, he was like, I ain't got nothing.
Right.
When I beat him in ping pong, he was upset. Because ping pong, you could still do that for forever.
Right.
So when I beat him in there, he was like, the score is like 100 and something to 2. I was like, I was 6. You feel good about being a 6-year-old?
Yes.
So but hoop, he just conceded.
Yeah, I'm not going to the court no more to have
Yeah.
people laugh at me.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to see Gilbert Arenas' son beat him.
That's gonna happen.
I want to see.
Not for a while.
'Cause he was like, you
Nah.
can't beat me. So I wanna
How
see-
old is this kid?
And not old enough.
Not old
That's going
enough.
to take a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. His son had to
wanna
be
see it,
close.
'cause I know his son wanted, especially
Yeah.
after that video.
His son's going to have to be close to like college, going to the league or that
He's
age.
gonna have to be in college.
Yeah.
Gilbert's one of the best
I
scorers.
mean,
Yeah.
Gilbert's great.
He's
in
not.
the
He's
history
not
of
messing with
NBA.
Gil at all. Yeah.
Gilbert's great. There's no doubt about
When
that.
you call your dad hibachi,
Yeah.
hibachi, can we go outside?
That's going to take a while. And even in college, he don't know the game like Gil. So Gil's going to have the angles and so he.
He's
Yeah, I
gonna- but
watched
he's
that
gonna
breakdown
lose.
too when he was
Yeah.
giving the angles. I was like,
That's
I
all it
forced
is.
my son to watch certain stuff. Look what Gilbert said.
Yeah.
He said you got to get the angle. If you ain't got the angle right, Gilbert.
When you
don't.
get older, that's all. Like when I would go hoop at a gym by my house, it's all these like 19, 20, the college kids, but they don't know. They're just athletic.
Right.
They don't know how to play yet.
Right.
So they're like, "How's he getting this shot off?" Or "How's he?" I'm like, "All I need is this bump.
Right.
Shoot from this." It's just how to play.
Right.
So he's not gonna mess with Gil for a long time.
Yeah, I was watching super out of shape Gil just
Yeah.
give buckets to pros.
Yeah.
He's just like off the angles.
Mm-hmm. You just know how to do it, and you learn how to play at your size. So Gil's
Right.
6'4". You know, obviously everybody he played against, but you just learn.
Right.
And then his son gonna do it with him. Like not at all.
But how old is he? He's a teenager.
Yeah, but that's
No.
not for
Now
an
you're just picking
athlete.
on the kid.
For an athlete of that level, that's not old enough.
Yes.
Like for me playing my dad, yeah, teenager, fine. But for an athlete, no, he doesn't
I'm
have
like
a chance.
MJ was in his late 50s
Yeah.
when you start hearing about people at his camp doing him wrong.
Right.
He has some of the best athletes in the country.
You say he was 50.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
old.
Was that the LeBron dunk on him or something?
No, LeBron got dunked on at his camp by Crawford. He was in the league for a few years, and then I don't know what happened. He tried to do a chase down. He didn't really get dunked on. He tried to do a chase down, and he did not.
And chase it
He
down.
just got in camp.
You know what's funny? That just made me think of like every time you watch them like lion or cheetah chasing the animal, and they almost got him to get away, and they're just like they just watch them run
You
off.
just gotta take
Yeah.
it. That'd be the funniest.
Them
thing.
animals be having juice.
Hey,
They be
man.
like,
Oh,
"Nope."
man,
Maybe that's
dog.
it.
Them little antelopes out there.
Yeah.
Man.
Like, oh.
And they give up instantly. There's no like long
Oh,
chase. It's like
no.
once you shake, fine, you got it,
They be
bro.
like, all right, that's
yeah,
all you.
all right.
We'll see you
Yeah.
again.
I took all this time to pounce, and
Next
you shook me. I'm
right. Next time. All right, let's do it. This is
out. Right. I'm not doing this again.
This is from Nicole Baker. Hey guys, love your content. Wanted to know from
Allegedly.
all the guys, probably. What would you do? I feel like I know the answer to this. What would you do if your son or daughter was in an abusive relationship? Also, how would you handle it if your child was abusive? If your
Oh,
child
if
was
my
abusive.
child was abusive.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap.
You
bro.
getting socked out.
Yeah, pretty
That's a
much.
wrap.
That's just.
I don't know how you even make it that far.
Yeah.
Abusive to who?
Like if I see him socking a girl out,
Nah.
I'm pulling up.
yeah.
Yeah, because you can't let.
I can.
that
It's hard for
stand.
me to even imagine that because I'm not raising people to do that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean,
I
Like,
would be
can't
in
even-
total shock.
Yeah, like where did you get this
Yeah.
from? That I mean, after I wipe the blood off his mouth and everything. I'd be like, where did you
after you beat him?
Yeah, after I beat the shit out of him. I'm like, where did you get that from, bro?
Yeah, I couldn't imagine even with my daughter, her being a bully or being abusive. I'd be like, are you out your mind? Are you out your mind?
On the flip side of that coin, like if I seen a girl putting hands on them, I'm just like,
I give her a tough elbow.
how long has this been going on? Like, the conversation.
Right.
She always like that.
Right.
It's first time. I'm out.
Yeah.
I want to see how they handle it first, like before I come in with you need to, like, is that the first time that happened? Yeah. What you gonna do? I'm done with it. I'm like, all right.
Right.
But because they weren't raised to see any of that.
Right.
So it would just be one of those moments.
Yeah.
But if they stayed in there, I'm like, what you doing?
Yeah.
Like, she did it one time, she's gonna do it again.
And it's probably gonna get worse.
Yeah, it's just the tip of the iceberg.
Honestly, if I saw my sons in an abusive relationship, I'd be like, I have failed. Like just taking beatings from their women, I'd be like, I have failed as a father.
Like this.
You're right.
Jesus.
I'm definitely for the counseling route. It's
For your
everything's a learning experience. It's like I felt really bad for like Chris and those guys that were very young when it happened. People just gave up on them, like, oh, it's over. You did it. Oh, no, never again. But it's like they were little kids.
Yeah.
It's like they were 3 years away from
they were
play fighting in Chris was 19.
Well, I mean, still, you should know not to keep your hands to
You
yourself,
should,
right?
but I'm saying
But
you're still young.
when you factor
and
into
make
how he grew up
mistakes.
Right.
and what he saw growing up.
True that.
Didn't he have incidents since then though?
I don't think anything abusive. I don't think so.
I'm saying at that time.
Oh, at that time.
It's not an excuse, but at
I
that
was like, I thought he
time,
did it again.
there is time to change.
That's what I
is
heard.
what I'm saying. So I'm for the counselor.
I agree with you. There's time to change for that. But
if he's still doing it through his, then I'm like, all right, man.
Like if I'm Rihanna's
You get
father,
the youth pass once.
if I'm Rihanna's father, you got to see me, Chris.
Yeah,
Bring your
absolutely.
dancing ass down here.
Absolutely.
You got to see me.
As a
Yeah,
dad,
but then what if he works? You seen how old Rihanna's daddy is?
I've never seen it. I didn't even know.
I don't give a shit.
Even if I was old,
Come
I'm
stomp
pulling
my
up
old
in the
ass out.
wheelchair. Hey, man, let me
Now
holler
both
at you
y'all
real
sitting there
quick.
crying.
I mean, I'll take the L, but I still got to pull up.
I'll keep coming back too,
I'll be
nigga.
at the concerts, just in the front row, the crowd be moving. I'm like,
And even after I take the
concept.
L, I'd be like, nah, I'm going to leave. And that's what you should do too. You should get out of this. That's good. Let's go. We ain't got to take this.
both of our asses kicked.
We ain't got to take this.
Yeah, I'm like, you guys see me play. There's no way in the world you're not gonna have to see me.
You're going to have to see me.
I'm
Yeah.
dead.
Even if I had a daughter that dated like a professional fighter,
Yeah.
I'm still pulling up.
I'm taking cool, and then after that, and it definitely depends on how bad it was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if it's like hospital bad,
But there's
like,
no way I'm gonna see a bruise on my child and not go.
I
nuts.
might
Yeah.
pull up with the heat.
I was about to say,
saying.
it's like in his situation, when he was talking about professional fighter, I'm coming through with a weapon.
I'll
Yeah.
get a
I'm
shotgun
not
to the
fighting you.
kneecap.
My thing is, one of us is going to jail
Yeah.
Yeah.
in that situation.
No,
That's
absolutely.
just it. Yeah, hospital. Who would?
Yeah, man.
And
There's no way.
And then I'd be Craig. I just shot. And that's it.
I would walk in. Yeah, it's gonna be a murder.
Yeah.
Yo, Mr. Rogers, what you doing here? Oh, I'm
Straight.
calling the cops right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sam Jackson, Time to Kill, man.
Yeah, there's zero.
I understand
Oh,
that so
hell
much.
yeah.
Like I get it. And he sat in that closet all night.
Oh yeah.
You know what it was too when I felt as a father when he was like, she said, "Daddy, I called for you. And you didn't come." And I was like, "Yeah, and I have to kill you because I'm already getting ate up." When Keelan had that asthma attack and he said, "Help,"
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to cry so bad. Help! I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, we got a hospital. Let's go.
He said,
when your
"Man."
kids need you and you
Oh,
can't do
man.
anything, no, I didn't blame Sam one bit.
Absolutely not. I was with it. I wasn't even a father then. And I connected.
I was
like,
young. I didn't even.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I think that's for anybody, bro. You don't need to be a father.
I
to
feel that.
And you know what it is? They
100%.
showed the scene too, so
Mhm.
you was like, "Oh hell!" No.
Oh man, we was all in. That movie, that's a good ass movie.
Yeah.
And then it.
that ending. Though.
My imagination's way too vivid. Oh yeah.
yes.
Yeah. I love that
My
movie.
imagination's way too vivid, bro. I'd be like, I think about that. That was my whole reason for even getting guns in the first place. Was like, hey man, I'd rather die and shoot 20 people before I let anybody touch.
Definitely
my
got enough guns for that.
I do.
Man, you got so
I
many.
do.
Chaz is
Legally.
Charles
I
Bronson.
do, and they legal.
Legally.
And I got some shit. Anybody out there?
I'm like, who you
I'm talking to everybody. I
looking
got
at
some
someone-
shit. But that's also why I don't post her. You know what I mean? Because I like my mind goes in the furthest direction. It's like I don't want somebody plotting. I don't want somebody looking like she's so cute. She's gonna be fine when she get older. I don't want none of that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
If they start looking now,
people do that.
Sickos though, yeah.
They kidnapping girls.
I thought people kidnap girls, and I thought a way about people being like, "Oh, you keep the gun shotgun by the door. She gonna be a knockout, man or woman." I didn't like the idea of sexualizing my daughter. I'm like, she just got here.
Yeah, people do that with my boys, and like people think it's okay to do it with boys too. They be like, they're gonna be lady. I'm like, let them be kids.
Yeah,
like, let them. I'm not worried about what they're gonna do. Yes, they're good looking kids.
Right.
That's fine. You could just say they're good looking kids and leave it at that.
With all that extra stuff.
Yeah,
he gonna be out.
Right.
Right.
It's like.
Hey man,
like it's
so funny. What? He's biting his lip and taking a picture. I don't need you saying what he's gonna be.
I laugh when Kanisha and Candice be talking about your like Serene.
Oh man,
that made me now.
They always
see, but they're grown now,
right?
Yeah.
Right. But it was just funny. When he was in high school, he was like hey, man. But it was funny to watch them. Yeah, there was one other comedian, which I won't say because it was way too old, and it was like, all right, yo. This is this nigga's son, and you looking at him like for real.
Oh hell no, man!
Because there was one I was like, oh, this don't look like games.
I remember who that was.
Chaz started watching. Like, hey,
yeah, I was like, hey, Serene, let me holler at you, bro. Oh, okay, cool, Chaz. I'm like, get out of there, bro. You don't want none of that shit.
I remember when Serene got tall, because I remember Cody was like, man, he's a good-looking kid. Yeah. But she said good-looking kid. Right. Like, you know, oh, he's got tall.
She was like, God damn, Serene.
But yeah, she'd have been like, this nigga can get up there. Hey, wait a minute.
Time out. You're right. So, yeah, I felt like it's unanimous answer. Murder.
Yeah, you got it. Oh, yeah. So first question was no. The last question was die.
Yeah.
What was the other one?
Got more and more violent as we thought about it.
I'm going to stab his eye out
right.
and make him look at me killing him. All right. Yo, this is some Q truth. Yo, my son is about to start playing sports. He's 3. Okay. There's a league in my area for his age for soccer. Is it ever too young to start sports? And is it bad that I want to be that super fan at the games?
Too young is 3. No.
Three's young.
I didn't know you could do that.
Get his feet together.
Play soccer.
Three
don't know what
it starts out.
I thought it was 5.
You don't know what you're doing at 3.
AYSO has 3. What you do is they don't know what they're doing.
Yeah, and they
but
just run around.
It gives them time to run around with each other.
Yeah.
And there's always that one kid that's really good.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
been
kid's
training since he first started walking.
12 goals.
And his parent is always that guy taking his shirt off, running like it's goal. Yeah, it's kid goal.
When you're little, the fastest kids is just always the best. Right. They're just the most athletic. Right? Yeah. They might not have the most. Like my brother wasn't good at soccer. Yeah. But he could kick the ball far enough and outrun everybody to go get it. And they were like, man, that kid's good. You know, he's not good. He's terrible.
3's too young.
Well, the kids just like the snacks at 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
3's young.
And running around, and then you got the kids that's chasing butterflies, and playing like
get distracted. Man, 5 is good.
Yeah, 5.
5 kids are trying.
Because Keelan told me he wants to play sports now. He's turning 5 in November. Yeah. He's like, Dad, I want to play baseball. I want to do basketball. And we was like, you gonna do soccer too? He's like, I can kick the ball. I was like, yeah. He's like, all right.
Soccer's good for the footwork, though.
Yeah.
Once they can articulate, I want in on this.
Right.
Now, my thing as the parent is I'm trying not to be
the super fan.
The coach sucks, play my kid, and I'm not, and I'm not the unrealistic parent. If we get out there and Keelan his ass, I ain't gonna be like,
this ain't for you, man.
You need to play my kid. We gonna go work.
Right.
If he want to work, we'll go work.
Right.
Or whatever. But I'm not cussing out no coach because my kid sucks.
Right.
Like I hate parents who do that. Like your kid's trash.
Right. Yeah.
And the other kids know it too. So when you're out there whining and you having coaches, meetings with the coaches after, all the other kids, look at your mom. I didn't tell her to do that.
But it's a different time, man. Kids don't play to win no more. Or parents, anyways, don't put their kids in to win anymore.
Well, coaches also don't necessarily play to win. Sometimes they have obligations to other kids. And it's like, oh, we came up with this team. We going to win with this team. Like, no, there's some better kids over there.
Go recruit.
Yeah.
And I wish I would have the time to coach the teams like my dad did, but I'm not going to have the time.
Right.
But I would like to because I know sports. I know what I'm doing. But I'd probably get into it with a parent because they'd be like, why is my kid playing? Because he's trash, man.
Oh, man.
Because he's trash.
Straightforward.
Yeah. So
ain't no parent going to bully me and try to somebody. Nah, man.
Yeah.
Your kid ain't up to par.
Well, here's the thing.
So you would bench your kid if you're like,
my dad benched me?
Really? When he was working with you on everything? He's like, you sit down. You ain't getting it.
We were on traveling teams. He was like, you ain't playing. He put somebody else in. He was like, sit your ass down.
I respect it.
But I was so mad. I was like, I'm gonna be better than him, and I did. But
maybe he knew that about.
He said he was like, "Sit down, you suck," and I was like, "All right."
Yeah.
And he didn't play me like it's crunch time, fourth quarter. You know, no, the other one's playing better.
Yeah.
And I was like, "All right."
That's real.
That next summer, I was so mad.
And it worked.
All around the house shooting things in trash cans.
I couldn't wait till I saw it again.
I feel that I didn't get on my junior year of football. I didn't make the varsity team. I had to play JV. Also, I had some issues.
As a junior?
Well, I had to just broken my
Trash.
leg, but I came back out of shape. You know what I mean? But still, I was hot.
Yeah.
And my next year, bro, I was a machine, dog. I was like, by the time we leave training camp, I'm gonna start. I was like, no, I'm in the summer every day doing 2-a-days, bro.
Yeah.
A physical specimen I came out of.
I like that.
But I was like, there's no way, bro, I'm not starting. I was like, no.
My
separates
kids,
everybody.
they, you know, 3's a little young because they just, you know, keep.
Well,
They're just getting their
three's
feet
young.
Kendrick's
together.
3 now, and I don't see him
Yeah.
staying focused for a game like that.
Yeah.
With Keelan, yeah, he's ready. Keelan is going to have an attitude, though. That's the thing I'm trying to fix now. I had a big attitude because I hated losing.
Oh, losing.
I hated. And
You
Keelan
still
gets,
do.
Yeah.
It's a spirit. It's not an
Keelan
attitude.
There's
gets
not left in Keon.
pissed. Keelan gets like, I'm way better. I used to throw. I'm talking about you didn't call a strike when I knew it was a strike. I'm full tears on the mound. Like, you know what the hell's going on? But like I did not like it. And Keelan gets very frustrated when everything doesn't go his way when he's playing. I'm like, bro, that's not how it works. You're gonna lose a lot.
Right.
Like, you got to get used to it. Other than that, I can see myself spending a lot of time calming him down when they start losing or when he strikes out or whatever. Like, yo, bro.
That's why you got to beat your kids early, not physically, not physically, but you have to beat them in every game, Monopoly, chess, everything.
I do, and that's what I
Used
do.
to that, yeah.
I be beating his
But then
ass.
you also have to teach them like it's supposed to be fun. You just have fun.
Yeah.
No,
Losing
Losing's
ain't
not
the
fun.
end of it all.
Right.
Yeah.
The greatest champions lose
Yeah,
sometimes.
everybody
Always.
loses.
Oh, we talk about it after I win. I tell them exactly what strategy I used. If we're playing Connect 4 or chess, I'm like, oh, see, this is why you keep losing.
Right.
That's what you
Wouldn't
did
do that.
were
Then
wrong.
I beat them the other way.
right. But see, you was
that's
thinking.
the reason.
Yeah,
That's important.
they gotta learn, and then they get better. Because at the end of the day, if you're worth anything as a parent, you want your kids to be better than you at everything.
Absolutely.
Right.
You want them to be better, way better than you at everything.
Sincere
Nah,
hates
he-
losing.
Sincere?
Yes. He is not with it.
Well, I see him on video games. I can see that.
Yeah, he ain't.
He be getting mad at Wolf. He's just so calm.
Mm-hmm.
But
that kid's
Wolf,
too
you
good.
can see him like,
you got to kill him.
why are you guys? He be like, why are you guys voting this way? Like, you can see
Yeah.
him getting upset.
He be frustrated.
You ain't gonna fool Keenan, you idiots.
Keenan called Tony's entire family.
Tony
Yeah,
and his
dog.
kids. He said idiots are stupid. I
Mom
can't
too,
remember.
Miss Sandy, you poor
We
thing.
were playing Taboo. And they couldn't get Keenan's whack. He was giving whack
His
clues.
clues is terrible.
Peanut
man.
butter.
Yeah, it was so bad. It was Tony and his kids, and Keenan was like, "You guys are stupid." We were
Man,
like,
we was
Jesus.
like, as a family,
And he's a baker.
man.
Yeah, no family ties whatsoever.
He flipped. I was
Hurtful.
like,
You were pretty good. You didn't trip when Strain was out there playing football.
Nah.
You were energetic, but you weren't like, "What's happening?"
No.
But Strain's mom, I never seen her trip, but she was way more into
Oh,
it.
she definitely out losing her voice.
Yeah, she
I
was
gotta preserve my voice for one.
right. Your voice
On
was work.
stage, hey guys, ugh, he sounds terrible. So I gotta,
She was
preserve
all
the
in.
energy. All in.
She had the jersey. She was all
And
in.
Serene would get super competitive, like on the field.
Yeah.
Like he's had moments of tears on the field and stuff
It's
like
gonna
that.
happen.
So yeah, but like when we playing like regular games and stuff, he'd be like, "This whatever."
Anything you put your whole heart into, bro, is
Right.
going to
Yeah.
happen. You work your ass off. You don't get the result. You be like, damn, man, all that work, all that. You know what I mean? I was talking about this recently when Serena lost. She just lost recently, and I was like, yo, that sucks. And like, you put all into it. But in tennis, you kind of get 4 chances a year to be a champion.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I'm like, football, basketball, baseball, hockey. I'm like, you get 1.
you gotta go. Sit
Olympics gotta be the worst.
yeah.
You got 4 years.
down. Oh my God, the
Man.
Olympic loss.
Like when you see those guys who have a false start or something. I
That's
saw this.
it. You've been training for 4 years.
Yo.
Guy, that
That's
one
it.
dude, he pulled the bar and like he was I think doing like a deadlift
Oh,
and his
yeah.
hand just came off. And I was like, you got 1 chance, 4 years
Yeah,
down the
man.
drain
Olympics is-
that fast.
But at the
Lord.
same time, you see that one video where the dude failed doing the deadlift.
Yeah.
3 years in a row.
Yeah,
in the
same
Olympics.
guy. Yeah.
Then that 4th time, he did it.
Yeah,
Yep.
And
but
I
still,
just like, but that had at
All
that
that
time.
time.
whew,
but that's 16 years he
Yeah.
did.
but he reached his goal.
He did,
He reached
16
his goal.
years.
man.
You're
And like, think how good that felt
Oh
when he
my
finally
God.
did
That'd
it.
be great.
Like, I knew I was better than you, man. I just kept missing.
Yep.
Because that
all right, sir.
Yeah. That one you
I
don't
just got
place.
here this year.
Right.
This is my first Olympics.
16 years, bro. You're like, oh, you know, that's got to be better
That's
than
next
6.
level. But that's
You're
what
like,
separates. That's what separates the great.
Yeah, you got to
athletes
keep
from
going.
The run of the mills.
You know they told him give up.
Yeah,
absolutely.
absolutely. You
Man,
gave
maybe
it a
there's
good
something
go.
else.
Come
3
on,
times the
man.
charm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that third one, you got to be like, this is. Why are you doing this to me, guys?
Your wife left you, kids looking at you weird.
He working out in a log cabin. It's the middle of the summer. I
Used
just
my
bought it
college
right now.
money to squat all year.
Man, that's real.
But then to get, that's got to be. But that's also the thing with winning, bro. Is like I feel like that. You guys feel like that with comedy? I feel like that always with comedy. I'm like, I'm doing this a long time.
Right.
And then it's like, still not where you want to be. I'm like, it's coming.
But we've had so many victories on
You get many
on the way.
victories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think everybody should play sports, honestly.
I do too.
Because it does sports prepare me so much for Hollywood.
Yeah.
Like the nose, I don't give a fuck. Like,
Right.
so what?
You just keep working
you take
and grinding
L's.
and keep getting
yeah,
better.
and then you come back stronger.
Right.
You're going to take these L's. That's
Right.
fine. That happens. Big deal.
You're going to lose.
We're also lucky we're in an industry where there's so many things to grow to. There
Yeah.
really is no end point.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
you can
that's
do this
true.
forever.
Yeah.
but a lot of people do quit because they don't have that one setback. They're like, I can't.
It's tough.
I'm done. I can't handle it.
It's tough to grind and grind and grind for 10 years or something like that, and you don't get the result you wanted. That's hard.
Right.
Yeah.
see.
I get why people quit.
Yeah. And then you see your family, you're like some of your friends, they got houses and
Right.
families. You're like, I could go back to UPS. I could go be a supervisor driving
It's
truck.
tough, man.
Yeah.
It's tough to hang in there. You got to really want it, though.
Yeah.
And
It's
that's
got to
what
be
I'm
the
saying.
only thing you can ever. You kind of got to be obsessive about it. It's like I can't imagine doing anything else.
I can't. I don't have a
That
plan B. This is it.
Yeah.
No plan B here.
Well, it's
man.
working, you know.
Yeah.
Man. I was doing the safety net, and then I was like, I'm dropping out of school.
Yeah.
But you're so close.
I got your diploma. Shut
Look
up.
out. Look out.
Put yourself.
You bite the hand. Try to
Trying to
hand me
hand you
that.
diploma.
Yeah. I don't want that.
But you paid for that. You still got student loans.
All right, let's do one more. All right, this is from Fran Cares For You therapist.
Okay.
Fran Cares For
Like
You
we're gonna be
therapist.
judged after this one.
Yeah, definitely. This is a
She
psychological
really
question.
care.
Question for next time, which is who are your top 2 female comics and comedic actresses?
Oh, okay. I like this question.
Female.
I think I answered on there already.
Oh, you answered on.
Oh, you
I
did?
answered on there, yeah.
Oh, did you? All right, who
yeah.
are your?
Say.
Let me go. Let's
Yeah.
let's see.
I had one to add to that, too.
Okay, I figured
Wait. Female comedians or
Comedians,
comedic
comedic
actresses?
and
Oh,
comedic
so
actresses.
separate list too.
I don't know about separate lists, but I think they're together. Who's your top 2 female? I guess it could be comics and comedic actresses.
I could do 4.
I said Carol Burnett.
Oh, she's
Okay.
great.
I said
She's
Kim
great.
Wayans, and
of
I
course.
wanted to add Tracy Ullman.
Oh,
Okay.
Tracy Ullman is on
She's
my
one of
list
my
for
all-time
comedic
favorites.
actors.
You also
Sure.
had Lucille Ball on
And
there.
Lucille
Well,
Ball.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Lucy's definitely.
Tracy Ullman is
Right?
amazing. I don't
Right?
think she's spoken about
She's
enough.
not.
I'm googling her.
Oh, you never.
you
Yeah.
don't know
Her
Tracy
ability to be
She had her own
that's
show
what the
back in the
Simpsons
day.
That's where
started
the
on her
Simpsons
show.
Yeah.
came off. Yeah.
Her ability to transform into so many different characters is just I feel like she don't get enough props. Because
There's a lot of women
she
out
is
there who don't get enough
amazing.
props too. Because remember, let's check from Mad TV. Molly, what was her name?
Molly Shannon?
Was it Molly Shannon?
Superstar?
Yeah,
Superstar.
She's hella funny.
She's funny.
mad funny, but I don't see her a whole lot.
Yo, I think Tracy Ullman is so good that people just lose sight of.
But she got sick. Remember, she got sick. She had like cancer. I think she does a show about cancer or something like that now. Like she's
Always been working. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like she's had like several HBO shows since her Fox show.
Yeah.
And it's just, how does she become these people, man? She be men, women, whatever. And it's just like, the transition is so dope. And then she'll talk regular in her British accent. But I'm like, man, you was just. I'd be like, man, she's amazing.
Comedic actress wise, Melissa McCarthy
I
makes
love
me
Melissa McCarthy.
She's
laugh.
fun, man.
Like she
And
makes
Kristen
me
Wiig, too.
Kristen
laugh.
Wiig is fun.
Yeah. Maya Rudolph is dope.
Maya Rudolph is
Hilarious.
Man,
Uh,
there's so many.
Who's
Lucille Ball,
that girl from
Carol Burnett.
Wrong Missy? Hilarious. The new David Spade movie. She
I didn't see
killed
it.
I haven't
it.
seen it.
Oh,
I
y'all
haven't
gotta
seen
check it out on Netflix.
Wrong Missy.
Wrong Missy.
I don't think I've
What's
seen
her name was good too, and she started on the Carol Burnett show, and then she did Mama's Family. What's her name?
No.
Vicki Lawrence.
Yes.
Yeah.
she's dope
She's
too.
funny.
Um,
You know who makes me laugh?
Kim Wayans used to kill it on
Yeah,
Living Color,
and
man.
killing it.
My 2 with Lucille Ball and Kim Wayans. I was like, man, her on, and what?
I used to love her character that sat in the windowsill and gossip.
Bangers, ain't no man.
I like when she played.
Nobody better talk about
When she would play Grace Jones.
Yeah, Grace.
Don't you like me, Harvey?
When she did Oprah and got fat and blew up, bro, I was like, that was the funniest.
There's just been. There's like Brescia, who's really dope too. There's a lot of people that I've seen in auditions that
underused,
never got the chance to make it to the screen that have been like super dope. Not saying Brescia, but Brescia's.
Yeah, I was gonna say Brescia.
Brescia be working
right now. Yeah,
Brescia be working, but I don't feel like she gets to do her full thing because Brescia with the impressions, her energy.
She needs her own like show. Yeah, to really then people say, oh,
she can do all this
because we know she's there because she's constantly working. But
right,
sometimes you need that show to just be like, oh, yeah, this
because people have to see you in several different environments to understand everything you can do.
Yeah,
you know, like even with us, like we'll be on different platforms, and you could do unpopular opinion, and then your own thing, and then this podcast. And then do Zooming, and people be like, I didn't know Tony was this funny until like the fourth thing. Right. And it's like they have to see you. So like Brescia, she got a chance to do, you know, they'd be like, oh, I didn't know you did all of this. Because you catch somebody one time, you're like, well.
Yeah, some people got that one line as the coffee person. They're like, oh, nah, she's the coffee. Nah, she ain't funny. Like, nah.
Her playing I'm Unique and Love That Girl, I was just like, and then to see her go play like somebody super, you know, like polished, and I was like, that's
she's been putting some of her characters on IG too lately.
Those characters.
You know who makes me laugh too? She was in King of Queens. She's on Blackish. I think she was on Mad TV.
Oh too. Yeah, she's great. I forgot her name. Something Sullivan.
Yeah, she funny.
She's great.
She everywhere. Every time she
killed on Mad.
Like, it's her. It's not her line.
Great.
It's her.
Yeah.
She's funny.
She's good. I can't think of her first name.
Nicole?
Nicole Sullivan? That sounds about right.
That sounds close.
She used to walk the dog.
Yes. She walked Arthur. Yes.
She's funny, man.
She was always great. And she was a killer on Mad TV.
When it comes to stand-up comedians on the female side.
Wait, I got one more.
Oh, my bad.
What's the girl's name from Mom?
They said Vicky Sullivan.
No. Oh. From the show Mom.
Some
scary movies.
Yeah.
Yep, I know.
Scary movie.
Yeah, she was the white girl in Scary Movie.
Oh, she's so funny.
Anna Faris?
Anna Faris. Yeah.
Yes.
She's good.
Bro, Anna Faris is great.
Anna Faris.
And then I remember there was this one movie it was her and Ryan Reynolds called Just Friends.
That movie's funny, bro.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
That movie's one of the funniest movies.
That was
It's underappreciated in comedies. This might be one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. She killed that. She was great. She's been great in everything she's done.
I'm trying to think of more comedic guys. I can go on and on.
Right. I'm trying to think of stand. Why y'all doing that?
On the stand-up wise, when I watch Leslie Jones live, made me laugh.
I'll say Big Les is great.
So hard.
Man. Les is great.
Like watching Leslie in like the Comedy Store, like being there in the belly room and she just going in on 10.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Tears.
The energy is amazing.
The energy
she be in the people's faces,
the flexing at people. This stupid bitch.
I'm talking about hard.
That should be
laughs.
funny.
She's great.
That might have been the hardest I've ever laughed.
I think we was all there. Is that when she had the
comedian.
knee brace on? Was she prepping?
Well, she's done that with the knee brace, but even before the knee brace.
I saw her Tommy T's
the
one
first
time.
time
I
I
was in
saw her
tears.
live was in the belly room, and I was just like,
yeah, that's the first time I've seen her live.
The eye wipe. I was just like, man, this is just.
And Les has been funny for a long time.
Man.
And
Leslie Jones
I'm glad she's getting love now, but it's been overdue.
She completely owns who she is. That's what makes it so funny. Like the whole. Like you believe her, like you know she doesn't really hate this girl, but at the same time it's just so funny.
But she might.
She might. She might.
But she might.
She overcame so much. I remember when she first started. She overcame so much. I'm glad she is doing so well.
But even after she started to get big, she still all the image. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like dudes ain't shit.
Yeah,
they kept her off stage. They kept her out of work.
Yeah,
they were going off of not talent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now Les is great.
Our peers, I think Jackie's hilarious.
Jackie's great. Jackie's always funny.
Makes me laugh.
When Jackie told that joke about, I don't know, if you must well tell her a joke on here. I'm not gonna tell it, but when she did this joke about her roommate dying, and she was like, "So who's gonna cover this other half of the rent, bro?"
That's real though.
It is.
You gotta worry about that. Like, man, he took his own life. But this rent,
I was like,
I
was like, yo, the fact that you find a humor in that is hilarious.
Man.
And that takes skill to do that and be likable and still, you know what I mean? Like, that's a good tightrope balance.
I love Jackie's, like, delivery, the way she be saying stuff. Like, last week on the show, she was talking about her boyfriend and DJ equipment, and I was just like, he's 43, he's getting DJ equipment. Like,
he's 43. Like, yeah, Jackie's funny.
Jackie made me feel like shit for being a giant kid. She was like, I was like, yeah, you know, someone on a date wear a big button. She's like, why do niggas think button-up's a cape? She's like, all of a sudden you a man? I was like, well, nah, but like, you know.
Hilarious. Jackie's funny. She makes me laugh.
She's like, you still wearing cartoons on your shirt? Yeah.
Adele Givens makes me laugh.
Adele's great.
Like, she makes me laugh.
Some more is great. Some more is underappreciated.
Melanie Camacho.
Melanie's great. Remember AJ, what was AJ's last name? Saunders? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Remember AJ Saunders? AJ Saunders was great. She was always fun. Huh?
If we going back, you got to give it up to Roseanne as well. I got to watch her.
I've never watched. Yeah, I've never watched Roseanne.
I remember seeing her stand up before she blew up.
Beast, nothing but beast, and she was taking control.
I've never seen her stand up, but you know,
Ellen was dope.
Oh, Ellen's great.
Yes.
Ellen is great, bro. Ellen's one of those ones you like. I look forward to if she has a special.
Yeah,
I think I also put down Marsha Warfield.
Oh,
you didn't put her down, but
she's
I saw her in Vegas. I was like, she's funny.
Oh, yeah, she got residency there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I love Gina Yashere, man.
Oh, Gina's great.
I love watching her. I also love. Shoot, I just had them in my head. I lost my train of thought.
I'm trying to think who I've been on shows with that I like go watch.
Oh, you know who destroys every time is Coco Brown.
Oh yeah, Coco be
she
killing.
destroys every time.
I ain't seen Coco in a long time.
Murderous.
We did a show in Oakland, and I thought the crowd was like, okay. And then she got up there. I was like, oh, no, it was me. Okay.
Man,
okay, I get it.
she kills. She's a killer, man.
Yeah, I hate that when it's you.
Kim Wheatley is hilarious.
Yeah.
Kim Wheatley's funny. She's like, what did she say? I'm forget a cougar. I'm a polar bear. I grab your old ass.
No, when she said, when she was on Marlon show, oh shit. And they was, she said, don't nobody want none of that old grizzly. Nigga. What was the premise of it? Somebody was hitting on.
One of the sisters was talking about.
And who was the other sister? Was it Simone?
No, it wasn't.
Sherry Shepherd.
Shepherd.
Sherry Shepherd was hitting on somebody on the show. And Kim was like, "Don't nobody want none of that old grizzly." Man, I had to pause it because I could not stop laughing.
That shut the set down for.
Oh my god!
Damn.
You know when you pause while the laugh is going, you're like.
That was so funny. Old grizzly.
Old grizzly.
I think that's it. That's like all the questions, guys.
All right.
We did a lot of questions.
We did.
We did a lot of questions.
Only we get to 1 or 2.
We
Yeah.
on hour 27.
Are we?
No. We're hour and 20. I mean, let's get the hell
Are
out
we?
of here, man.
I had to pee for like an hour ago.
I had to pee. But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Daddy Issues.
Rest in peace, DC. We miss you, man.
Oh wow. We don't really miss
Damn,
him.
Chaz. All right. DC will be back
Right.
from the grave.
Oh, my bad.
apparently.
My bad.
If you got any questions for us, ask us in the YouTube comment section. We'll tackle them on the show. Y'all got anything to plug? Anything to?
Yes, we do have something to plug. This Friday.
Oh yeah, Tony Baker and Friends drops. This
Comedy
Friday.
special. This Friday.
It is
Comedy special.
great.
September 18th.
I'm excited.
Pull up.
I was there.
It's
was
on.
great.
It's
Chaz
on.
could have been on there.
If Tony hadn't changed the times and the dates.
Whatever.
Yeah, you're not,
He was there the whole night.
He's
man.
not.
I was there
time.
tonight,
Right.
but I was working and I couldn't prep for the show because I was actually working on a show.
Whatever, man.
Yeah.
But
it's-
at
yeah.
the time would have stayed the same.
Nah, man,
I was
look
there
out.
all September. I was ready.
Look out.
You heard the
man.
excuse here.
But yeah, check that out. It's dropping Friday on Amazon and Gumroad.
Gumroad, yeah.
Not Amazon.
Both. Actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be on both.
It's
obviously
fire.
Tony Baker and his friends. It's me, DC Irvin,
Brandon
Keenan
Lewis.
Baker, Brandon Lewis.
It's gonna be a good time.
Great.
Yeah, that drops, and then something else. I remember
Uh,
individual stuff, but I can't remember what it was.
When's your show drop?
I don't know yet. I don't know the dates. This
This is the
Cam,
month.
Cam
It's
will
been a
let,
month now.
Cam will let me know.
It's been a
when
month now if I don't
the
know.
episodes are done.
Since me and Craig came here, and I don't know. When are you gonna know?
But it should be soon.
When you gonna
It should be
know?
soon.
Cam.
Cam, when
Come
is
on.
it?
You don't know.
Can we get one episode?
He gave us.
You get one episode?
That should be coming out
Can
soon.
we get a teaser trailer? All right.
Oh.
All right. We'll work
Teaser
on the
trailer.
teaser. Okay.
Cam, come on, man.
All right. It's coming,
Coming
guys.
soon.
It's coming soon.
Ever since Cam grew his hair out, it's not been as
different.
efficient, bro.
I mean, once you get the facial
Cam,
hair,
once
you
he got,
do what you
he got a goatee. He was like, I don't need
You
to
get facial
do this
hair, you
shit
do what
anymore.
you want, and people just take it. That's the rule.
But yeah, follow us on social media. On our
When's the last
regular
OG drop? Y'all finished?
Last OG
Or bigger?
on.
I'm sorry, bigger.
Bigger, they start shooting now, so I don't know the release date. Everything
Okay.
got pushed back because of
Right.
Wait, the
Cause-
season 4?
season 2 of Bigger.
No,
season
last
3 of Last OG.
is out now.
Yes.
I gotta go get it.
There you go. Come on, man.
I don't have TNT. Was it TNT? It's TBS.
No,
That
it's,
was TBS.
TBS.
Yeah.
I always get them two.
Wait, what do you
networks
mean?
confused.
You mean a
The
news?
season's over. Season 3 just ended, I believe.
Okay.
I did season 3.
Yeah. You ran the show, no?
Partially.
Partially.
Yes.
So watch
If
that.
y'all liked it.
If you didn't like it, Craig got nothing to do with it.
Last OG is coming back for a 4th season.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Moved on.
You guys watch it so it comes back for a 4th season.
I will not.
You know what
be
I'm saying?
there.
Because the ratings are good.
The
It's a
ratings
great
are good.
show.
It's the number 1 show on TBS.
There you
Wow.
go.
Nice.
There it is.
Tracy doing his thing.
There you
Is
go.
TBS and TNT owned by the same person?
Are they all Turner?
Ted Turner?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Probably. They're all
I know
owned
they're
by-
always
so close. I'm
4
like,
people own every network.
Right, and
Like
they're always
Comcast,
close
like-
together. No matter what, like you have,
Yeah.
no matter what cable station or whatever, they're always like it'll be channel 35,
Right.
They want us to be confused.
And then they always show the playoffs and the
Right.
you know the March
Bro,
Madness. It's always like
It's
connected.
really Disney, Viacom, Comcast, I think, AT&T. They own like every network now.
right.
It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy. All right, anyways.
Talk about monopolies.
Hollywood talk. Right. All right.
Yeah, follow us.
Follow us on everything. Tony Baker on Instagram and Facebook. TonyBakerComedy.com. You find everything that is me. Click the link in my bio on my Instagram. You can buy shirts. You can buy ringtones. Whatever it is you want from me, it's on that link.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
You all right, Keon?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like, I was like, we've been done.
I want to thank y'all too for all the support y'all been giving me through this pandemic. Cause man, y'all been keeping me alive with the merch, with the ringtones. I appreciate it.
Detroit. Tony Baker.
Yeah, man. You don't be repping Detroit.
I
like
can tell
should.
you were
Lance.
due. You just started looking at the market.
Yeah. I was
All right,
like,
y'all. We out here.